Norinube lived in the big, bustling city of Kalataka. Among the crumbling houses, their air hung heavy with heat and hummed with the sound of sewing machines. Norinube labored every day, sewing baby clothes.
Piece of fabric from his stack and worked to turn it into a tiny dress. Sometimes when he sewed, birds waited for threads and scraps to build into their nests. Norinube loved his work, but he loved his 3 children more than anything. Norinube was working when the accident happened. It took all 3 of his kids forever. For many weeks after that, the sewing machine stood silent, the birds stayed away. Norinube was overwhelmed with grief. He sat alone, staring at the walls, unable to even cry.
Norinube found himself in a large market. Something caught his eye. Cages and cages crammed with birds. I can help these small creatures and relieve them of their pain. How much for that bird? Norinube asked the vendor. Whatever you can pay. The man replied, I'm closing now. Norinube bought the bird and carried it away, through the dusty laneways, past the houses, until he came to an open space.
Under the shade of the big tree, Norinube took the bird out of the cage. The bird spread its wings and flew into the air. As he watched the bird fly to freedom, he thought of his children. He has decided to buy birds next week.
Norinube took the birds to the banyan tree, where he'd release them. Then he'd buy birds later on throughout the week.
He still works as a tailor for 6 days a week, but on Mondays he becomes the birdman. People come from far and wide each week to watch what happens under the banyan tree.